We are in a very special place, which is the house of Levien, with a specialist designer in ceramics, the best. Okay, and here it's a little treasure trove. You can see them all over the place. They occupy their life, it's life. They are all over the table, all over the shelves, and they are beautiful. And for 6 months, we have worked together, okay, on designing this wonderful range for journalists.
And what was so fabulous about this project was we were challenged by Raymond in particular to do something clever and fun.
The brief was something which is functional but has beauty as well. Okay, and I think and that represents 6 months of work. And I can assure you what happened here for each of these. Let's talk about this little one here. Okay.
And we thought about the problem when you eat olives. And it's lovely to eat an olive, but what do you do
exactly.
with the stone?
You know, most people stand with their olives to have one.
Yeah.
Okay. And they say, my God, okay, nice olive.
Kalamata olive, very good.
Then you are here, you are with your friends, and you don't know where to put it. Here it is, here's the answer. Voila. Functional, and you smile when you see it.
Yeah.
I still smile when I see it. And of course, that's the first time actually we see that range together. It is not about that. It is really working with a great man who has the most beautiful refinement in his skill, and then creating together something which is lovely, something which shares something which has a beautiful purpose. And that was fun. You see all this wonderful texture here. Can you talk about it?
Well, my colleague Caroline and I spent a day and a half at Le Manoir soaking up the inspiration and looking around. And we found an area in the gardens where you're going to grow mushrooms.
It's a valley of wild mushrooms.
But you know, there was no mushrooms there that day.
Hey, they don't pop up all year round. It's not a supermarket.
So we came back and we said, even though we didn't see any, we loved the idea. So the inspiration came from the idea of the mushrooms.
And then it's all very well to have an idea. It's putting that idea on the plate. That was really the idea, okay, of the mushrooms and the tree behind the mushroom. So there was all these new patterns to create, and they were not right because they were too straight or they were over entangled. When you go to a great restaurant, it looks so simple. When you see a beautiful object, it looks so simple. Yet there's months of work.
Right. Our process is to work with this funny blue foam. So we showed this at the next meeting. Everyone said, voila, much better. Yeah. And so the next meeting, we had it in ceramic. Voila. And that's our process.
So I think that pot represents very much today's value in terms of aesthetics. It's first functional.
Yes.
You hold your pot. Your pot is not going to fall. Your pot is not going to fall. It stays on. Okay. The drip, there will be no drip on the bottom here. Okay. It's fine, yet it holds well in your hand. And it's modern, it's pleasing to see. There's a beautiful flow, there's no angle. You know,
it's a very sculptural piece. Yeah.
So obviously for those wonderful olive doves, so it's fantastic for little canapes. Okay, so multi-purpose as well. For canapé it works very, very well. What I wanted to do here is to do something multi-purpose, something and you fill up with spaghettis or a bowl of soup, and we put a strié on the back of it.
Like a mushroom, you turn it over and discover this fabulous pattern. So that's what we're doing with that.
And look at that, look at that. It's like a doll's house, a little, it's beautiful.
It's an idea that you can put it in the oven and bring it to the table.
And
so
of course,
it's kind of elegant cooking and serving.
But obviously, again, very heat resistant, because obviously I'm a chef. Okay, it's got to work in the oven as well. So it can work, in the oven as well. You can do some gratiné here. Okay, that's lovely. That's a beautiful shape, a bit of a lemon shape. So again, same, no angles, beautiful flows.
Very soft, which makes it an easy piece to clean as well. This almost has handles. So when you're bringing it to the table, it's really lovely to serve.
It's a very candy dish. It's a very candy dish. The curves are beautiful. It's very shapely, and that should be served as much as for soup, for a fruit bowl,
and you can see here what we were thinking. Pears and figs and lemons. There's so many wonderful shapes in nature.
We're just testing our pot.
The perfectly pouring pot.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll test it. You see, I don't need to hold the
don't
pot.
need to
You see,
do that. You don't need to do
let's see
that.
how it works.
That's what you need.
C'est parfait.
Bravo. Pretty good. It's a triumph.
You're a genius. Nothing at all. S'il vous plaît.
See?
I'm really, really pleased with the cup. You know, that's one of the best cups we've done. It just has a fabulous proportion.
You know what, Robin?
Mhm.
I think the customers of John Lewis are going to be very happy. I think so.
I really hope so, but you know, we do all this work and they're going to decide. But we can't try harder. We've done our best.
Customer always decide.
The
That's a
customer
good thing.
always decides. And we rely on the good taste of the John Lewis customer. No, this is the first time I've ever worked with a chef. I've never really wanted to, you know, because so many projects, you know that the chef had nothing to do with it. They just put their name on it at the end. And I'm not interested in that. I think the end customer loses that way. So when the idea of working with you came up, I thought, wow, if there was one chef I want to work with, it's Raymond Blanc. But we have to work together to do it. So unless you'd said yes to that, I wouldn't have done it. And it's just been the most fantastic experience.
Well, for me too. Thank you very much, Robin. Got a big hug. Marvelous. Merci. C'est fabuleux pour moi. Merci.